Hello, so I'm going to do a video how to make these glitter coffee mugs. I've had some people ask me how to make them, so I figured I would just do a tutorial on how to make them. So obviously you need a coffee mug, whichever size. I just got these from the Dollar Tree for $1, obviously, and they look like this. They have different varieties, and I'm also going to work on a black one. My first time using black, so hopefully it looks right. You're gonna need some dishwasher safe Mod Podge. It holds up a lot better than the regular Mod Podge, so I would suggest getting this one. You can buy it online, or I found this one at Michael's. Finally, they carried it. Paintbrush, one of these sponge brushes, and then I have this little brush for the side here because it gets into the crevice right here for me. Okay, so we'll go ahead and measure. So I've been doing this and I actually measure this computer, the side of this computer, as you can see, is actually the perfect height for the cups I do. So I just set this right here by the cup, by the computer, and I take the marker, I'll show you, and I just set it down just like this and move the cup around. So I leave everything's just steady, and go to the other side, and then just hold it. Turn it back around and just keep turning it and turning it so that it makes a nice straight line. Okay. All right, so it goes all the way around. My line kind of messed up there, but it's fine because I'll just tape it. Okay. And then I'm gonna do the same for this coffee mug. So I don't know if this is really gonna work though because it's black. So yeah, it's okay. You can see it though. So all right, so I'll do the same here. Turn this around and around, and there you go. So, and you also need some glitter. I'm doing pink today. I have a request for pinks. I got this from Michael's. I love it. It is so sparkly. Recollections. And you'll also need some electrical tape. I find this works the best because it's able to stretch better. So the black electrical tape is what I use. So take it, open it up, and just kind of put as much out as I think I'm gonna need, just about that much or so. And take my cup. Before hand, I also pre-washed these with rubbing alcohol. So the whole cup, I took a cotton ball and just wiped it down with the cotton ball and the alcohol to get any oils and all of that, because you don't want oils on it when you're about to glue it. So I take this, I don't know if you can see, whoops, sometimes this happens, there you go. Alright, so I'm going to just start. I like to start underneath this handle just because it seems to be easier that way. So I take this, match it up, I usually do it at the top of the line. Okay, and then I just tape it down and just go around. So you take it and you can see it's going to be a nice straight line. So keep going. A nice clean line. So once you get towards the end, you're going to want to get your scissors and snip it. So snip that. Okay, so just make sure that other piece is flat. So if you snip too much off, you can just kind of, or you just snip a little bit more. Okay, so that looks good to me. And voila, there you go. So I take like a clean rag and go over it to make sure it's nice and flat, and then that also gets rid of the marker because it's a dry erase marker. It just gets rid of it right there. Okay, you don't want any of that markings on there. So you want to make sure it's nice and flat so you get a nice, good, even line when you put the glue down and the glitter. So there's that. Okay, and then we'll do the black one. For black, I guess I wish I had white tape, but whatever, this will work. Okay, so take this, and I can see my line. It's kind of very faint. I don't know if you can see it on that, but I can see it barely. To put it at a certain angle, so bear with me here. Oh my gosh, it's tape. Alright, so this one is just going to be for a gift, so I'm not too particular about, you know, the line. I mean, it's straight, but I'm not going to go crazy because it's not like I'm selling it. But I do want to keep it nice though anyway. So once you get towards there, snip it off. Snip it off towards the end. And I want to get this off too. I don't like having that on the bottom. Okay. Trying to get it as even as possible with this seal on the other side. It's so hard with the black. Alright, so we got that, so we'll go ahead and clean that up, and somehow I got some more glue on here, so I'm going to put the rubbing alcohol on it. Looks good to me, so then I'm going to, so for this, since I'm right here, I'm just going to put a little bit of alcohol on this and just rub it because there was like a piece of glue stuck on here somehow, maybe from the bottom, and it got stuck. And then this, I'm just gonna drop a few drops of rubbing alcohol in it and then scrape it out. Wipe this off since I have this rubbing alcohol, just to get a nice good seal. Okay, do that again. Alright, so that one's done. I can touch this part because I'm not using it right now. So let's go ahead and scrape this, and I'll show you. See, it comes right off. See? Scrape, and it scrapes right off, so it actually works pretty well. The alcohol does. See, that comes right off, the glue and everything. Okay, there we go. So we'll just put this in the garbage, take our cotton ball and just wipe that up, and it comes right off. Okay. Alright. Perfect. So then I'll just let it dry. Oops, sorry. Yeah. Need a better stand. Okay. So, alright, that's fine. So now what I'm going to do is start to glue, put the glue on. So I have my dishwasher safe Mod Podge, and I'm going to take some, a little bit at a time with my sponge. One here. Go ahead and do that. Okay, so you take a little bit on here, and I like to do up and down to give it nice and consistent look. So I'm going up and down, making sure I'm coating it pretty well. I like to hold it at the top. And get these nice strokes in here, as you can see. And then you dip some more. Get it on there. Now when you're doing your first coat, it's fine because you can dip this in there because there's no glitter on your brush. But once you start the second coat, I usually put it in a different dish instead of just getting it right out of the container because I don't want my glitter to get inside the container. So you kind of want to make sure of that. And then just, kind of make this a little bit even with your line. Doesn't have to be perfect, but like I try to make this line here straight as can be. Alright, so now that we get to the handle, I'm going to make sure that I have all my strokes straight and good and glued. Just put this over here. Now I'm going to take this little brush and finish it off over here. So get a little bit of the glue, put it on here, and just kind of match it up with the other side of the handle. Make sure it's the same height. There we go. So it looks good to me. Oops, I think I might have made it weird there. Okay. A little bit too much, but this should be good. Alright, so this one is actually for an order. So I'm trying to be, kind of perfect for this one. Because I want to make sure it's good. I don't want to have to redo it. Sure the lines are nice and crisp as it can be. I mean, it's handmade, so try your best. Okay, so I'll put this one aside and I'll grab this one again and just kind of finish the outside off here. Make it straight. Alright, so now I'm ready to glitter. Okay. So, there's a bed set up here. Why did I do that? Alright, so I'm going to set this down and grab the glitter container that I use. My container that I use for glitter. So, here it is. I'll show you. Basically just, like one of these squares so that when I drop the glitter, I can catch it. So, here's that. I'm going to actually just bought the glitter, so I have to undo. Take out the paper that's in there. One moment. See, there's paper in there. So I just bought this at Michael's today. Pop it out, and there you go. This was actually on sale. It's like $4 for this big, huge bottle. It's crazy. So I should just dump it on it like this. A nice coating.